What's up, everyone? It's day 39 of 75 hard. I just finished my second workout of the day already. It's about, what time? 12:45. I just did a 45-minute outdoor ruck. I woke up this morning about 7:30 or so. Did my cardio that I do on my tread climber here at the house. Then, got ready or whatever, and then went to the gym, hit legs. I did another 20 minutes on the treadmill there. This is all just walking. I'm not running and doing anything too extreme. Uphill walking, decent pace, not like just, lollygagging around, still burning calories. But I'm leaving for work here shortly. I got a 2-hour drive. Then I got to work tonight, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Should be pretty decent. Just gonna be tired, I know. I fixed my little my backpack that I've been using for my ruck. It was just the strap on the side. I just put a little hook thing on it. Anyways, got it to work. Hopefully it'll last the rest of this program. If you've seen those Go Ruck packs, it's more of like it's real strapped up onto you, and the back of it's just a plate. So it's not this big bulky thing hanging around like I have. But still 35 pounds. I have a 15-pound dumbbell in there, a 10-pound weight, and a 10-pound book, just to have something in there, just to make it more difficult. I'm probably going to add another 5 or 10 pounds, as long as the backpack can handle it. I will be doing my next, probably the rest of this program, my sessions I'll be doing walking around in Oklahoma. So I'll most likely be at a hotel and have good service, so I won't have to worry about uploading videos. But today I woke up just not really energized, kind of just not down, like sad or anything, just like sore and just tired, I guess. Just had the last couple days were kind of just ran together for being at work that one day for a day and a half. And then the weather just kind of, I don't know, just wasn't really feeling it. I needed to do this outdoor workout just now, just so I don't have to do it later. And I was just making myself have to, put one foot in the front of the other. I felt like I was moving in slow motion, but I still went 2 miles, which is normally what I do, is about 2 miles to 2.25 miles. So I was walking a little bit slower, but the bag made up for it. But try not to make excuses whenever you have these things come up. It's not always going to be simple, and then a lot of times it's going to be hard. So you just have to keep putting that foot in front of the other foot. Today, still once again just hungry. I don't know what it is. It's part of dieting. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you're only eating certain things. You're not, normally in your life, you can just grab a snack, or you can just grab more servings of the same thing even. But if you're watching what you eat and you're following a specific program and a specific diet, you're only allotted so many, certain things, a certain weighted amount of meat and a certain amount of carbs and all that. So you got to follow it to be able to make progress and lose the weight that you want to lose. So I'm not complaining. I'm just hungry. So, which was last week I felt no appetite. So I would rather feel like that. So I'm trying to figure out what I was doing differently. I think it was at the same time I was talking about how I was feeling low, I was also not having an appetite. So I don't know if that went together, because I don't feel that lowness anymore. Maybe it was because of the moon, but I don't know. I'm not into all that. Maybe you are. So if you are, leave a comment and tell me more about it. But yeah, other than that, like I said, it's about 12:50 right now. I need to leave my house by about 2 to be there and not be late. I like to be like 30 minutes early when I'm first starting something. I haven't been out in this job yet, so I want to see what's going on and talk to whoever I need to talk to. And set the standard. Be like early. Don't just show up right on time, because right on time is considered late to me whenever you're first starting in. Even if you're tomorrow, in the next few days, if I'm not at least 15 minutes early, I consider that being late. So in the last 4.5 years I've been doing this job, I was late twice. One time I overslept. I was working nights and I went to the gym and everything and overslept after I got back from the gym. I took a nap. I overslept, which I was staying at the job site, so it was just a matter of somebody coming and knocking on the door on my camper. And one other time I was 5 minutes late because I got pulled over. So still made it to the job site that day. I've never left a job in the middle of it. The job I do is contract work, so I could easily just leave and say I don't want to do this and go work for a different company, go work on a different job. A lot of people do that, especially if they get another job that calls and offers more money. But I've just never been that type of person. I don't want anybody to have that that vision of me. I don't want them to have it in their head that they can't count on me. I try to do the best job that I can while I'm there, so people that I'm working with like the fact that they're working with me. Today, mostly my message I want to talk about is how everybody's afraid to hit rock bottom. And rock bottom is one of the best things that can happen to you, because there's one of two things that can happen at rock bottom. You can either, one, die and the game's over. But two, and this is what happens to most people, you obviously, if you're at rock bottom, you can't go any further down. So where do you go up from there? You only have one way to go, which is up. And the things that you learn about yourself and the motivation that you gain, because you never want to get back to that position again. And I can speak for myself, and probably most people, but for myself, I've been there multiple times where I was, here I've been living here for like 6 years, and there's been times where I just spent a lot of money and wasn't responsible with it. But there was times where I was also, this has probably been about eight or so years, where I didn't have anywhere to live. I had my car. So you may have not had your car when you hit rock bottom. I had a car, but I had nowhere to stay, and I had no job, and I had to hustle my way out of that. Sometimes you have to utilize resources like friends or family and put in the effort, but the main thing is that you're putting in the effort to get out of that position. Some people sit in that position and play the victim game, and everybody's luckier than them, and everybody's got the advantages, and they can't get out of it because they just see themselves as a victim. Well, this can be the case for many reasons. You could be stuck doing things like drinking or drugs or other things that you're addicted to, that are bad habits that you need to quit doing, so that way you can clear your mind and have a better vision of what you need to do to get out of the position that you're in. So some of the things that I like to do whenever I'm finding myself where I'm not progressing is take a better analysis of what I'm like. For me, what I'm spending money on, what you're putting any kind of time and effort into, whether it's not having positive thoughts about yourself or having a negative outlook at other people. That's energy wasted that you could be utilizing to progress on your own goals. So I find it very beneficial that whenever you are at the position where you feel like you have nothing else to lose, you can do pretty much anything from that point, and you're going to find yourself progressing towards whatever your goal may be. Obviously, if you keep doing negative things and having bad habits, you're not going to do that. But I'm talking about anything that's going to further you to your goal. If you're putting in the work to lose weight, even to gain weight, you're taking the steps. It's attractive to do work. You can look at somebody that's 300 pounds and that's putting in the work every day, working towards their goal to lose the weight. And then you look at somebody that's, average build, that does nothing to maintain it, just escapes through life. And the person that's 300 pounds putting in that work is, to me, it's more attractive that they're doing the things to get towards their goal. So just keep that in mind when you find yourself at that point where you feel like you can't get any lower, nothing can get any worse, that you have to find the vision inside yourself, find the power within you to bring yourself out of that. It's all up to you, because nobody at the end of the day is going to come and hold your hand and guide you through this. This is all something that you have to do on your own. This goes for a lot of the things like you see online, like yesterday, for example, the emergency test that everybody was talking about. What could happen? Well, nothing happened. And obviously, if you keep following that trend where you keep thinking that something's going to happen to come save your situation or save you to where you're not struggling in a sense, you're looking in the wrong spot. It's all up to you. So my message is to continually keep putting in the work. Don't listen to people that say you can't do it. Keep those people out of your life, and just keep putting that one foot in front of the other. There's going to be tons of days where you don't feel like doing it, you don't have the energy, the weather's not perfect, and all these reasons people give themselves. But the only thing that matters is how you brought yourself out of it. Nobody likes a victim story. Everybody likes a story of triumph and accomplishment. So that's all I got for today. I got to pack up some stuff and get ready for work and hit the road. And I'll be back tomorrow for day 40. If you're thinking about starting the program, I suggest go listen to episode 208 on the Rail AF podcast with Andy Frisella. Learn all about the Live Hard and the 75 Hard program, and commit to it and start and just put it in the effort consistently. Don't stop for anything. Don't make any excuses, and your life will be completely different whenever you accomplish it. And so it's well worth it. And I appreciate all y'all following along. If you're new to the channel, thank you for the support. Please share this with anybody that you think might need to hear it. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 40. Peace.